Seems pretty dead to me. Well, another case for Detective Furbottoms. What do you think, Constable Squeaky Screw? Well, time of death is estimated at about 5 steps ago. So, yeah, seems like a simple case. You mean a brief case? No shit, Sherlock. Did you know that I was once working at an airport? But they fired me because I was cracking too much cases. Wait, I have another one. It's a good thing that I am not an alligator. Jesus Christ! No, wait!
Dinner is ready, stop playing with your toys!
Shut up, Mom! I'm 35, I can do whatever I want!
5-Minute Mystery, the follow-up to the highly successful 5-Minute Dungeon, published by Wiggles 3D and designed by Reid, is a very short, very fast-paced game that is to be played in about 5 minutes. It is played from 1 person to 6 players, although in theory you could play with as many people as you want. It is quick and fast-paced. So the premise of the game is you are an investigator trying to find the MacGuffin that has been stolen from the Museum of Everything thingy. Doesn't matter really. You will now have to try to find clues to find out who is the culprit in this specific case. The game is kind of a set collection game where you have to try to find the different clues to find out who is the actual culprit. Let's actually get into the game, shall we? So these are literally all the components that you get from the game. You have your culprits cards, you have the culprit tiles, you have missions, the clues, environments, and the codex. Those are all the components that you have, as well as an app to basically just time your game. To set up the game, you will first have to choose one of the cases that comes with the game, read through it and apply the different explanations and pre-requirements. Once you have done that, you now have to distribute the suspect cards to each player. These may not be discussed during the game. You will have to keep them for yourself whenever you think that you might have new information on the culprit. Check them and discard the ones that you think do not correspond. Once you are certain, you can tell your players, the other players, that you have found him. The clues have to be separated into each color, and you will also put the stack of scenes somewhere everyone can reach to, as well as set the codex to 0. There are also those red herring tiles, those clues. Those simply don't show any kind of information, those are a lost clue. The app itself can be downloaded directly from the App Store. It is purely optional. You can also just simply use a normal sand timer or whatever you have at hand in order to play it, because those cards, the case cards that you have here, are as well in the app. That's why we will not talk about the cards anymore, and I will just start up the actual app, where you can then select one of the many cases that exist, just one of them. The explanation will be given then by Mr. Blubber Flubber. I don't remember his name, but it's not important. Then you can just click on play and the timer will then start. It is usually 5 minutes, sometimes more, depending on the different types of cases and what you have to do. Once the timer runs out, you have lost the game. Or if you have found the culprit, you then check if you have the right culprit and then press on one of both options. That's already everything there is to know about the app. In order to explain the game, we will go backwards from finding the culprit to what you have to do most, finding clues. You have the different culprit tiles. Those are depicted with the actual picture of the culprit. And on the back you have those codes. Those correspond to the different types of clues that you can find, with the exception of the red herring. And let's say you found the pocket watch. You can then just put it there and check if the colors line up. If they don't, that means this culprit does not have a pocket watch. The suspect cards then can be looked through for anyone who has a pocket watch and just discard them, keeping those that don't have the pocket watch. You will continue to find clues and match them up with your culprit until you are certain to have found your suspect, because all of the others have been eliminated by the clues that you have already found. Finding the clues comes down to checking the scene cards. You will take a scene card and verify where you can find the different symbols that you will then be able to put on your codex. Let's take this scene for example. I can see here this symbol, so you will put it on top. This one, this here. Once you think you have matched up the right symbols, you will turn over the scene card to see if really it corresponds. If it does, you take one of the clues, whichever one you like, from the pile. You will always just turn over the first one. Then you can match it up with your culprit and check. Then you repeat the cycle. You take the next scene card, find the different symbols, put them into your codex, which you will always reset, and take the next clue until you are certain to have found the culprit. Play around! Okay, so we have already selected our case, which is the 2-for-1 sale, where we get 2 clues every time we finish a scene. So you chose an easy one for, exactly, for the video. Yeah, we chose a very easy one. Although we could use a harder one, but it's better to show it. So I will take care of it. Yeah, exactly. So I am going then to use most. And I will find the. You will try to find the scenes, because it's better if you have kind of an idea of who does what. Also, we may not discuss our suspects. We can just say I have 1 or 2 left or whatever. So yeah, I think we can begin. So, so 2-for-1 sale.
Sure you'll have this solved in no time. I'll just sit here and watch you work.
Thanks, blubber, blubbies, whatever. Okay, so ready? Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, that one?
Yeah, the camera. Thank you. Okay, so with that.
The triangle
the big triangle with the 3 triangles, the normal star, the plus with the 2 pluses, and wow, that was quick.
Okay.
Okay, so
yeah.
Correct. Good.
Let's take the clue.
Well, 2. So 2 blues. We have the monocle and the glasses. So it is not a monocle.
Okay, it doesn't have a monocle.
He or she has glasses. That's very important. So that one, no, glasses, no, glasses, no. I'm down to 5. Cool.
Or we continue. Okay.
Oh shit.
The circle with the
2 circles. Okay.
That one here. Okay.
kind of triforce.
The square here.
That one.
Exactly.
So we need
Here.
the normal
No,
star
no,
and
no.
the plus.
The here.
Plus, which one? That
With-
this one. Okay, so correct.
So, correct.
Correct. So 2 clues. Red. Let's take red.
But all the time we have to take 2.
Yes.
Cool. This is really.
Flower is not the case. Okay, neither flower nor hat. No flower, no hat.
I have just one now left.
Me too.
Okay.
Ooh, cool. So
Okay.
we nearly have it.
Okay.
But you shouldn't show it.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. I don't have anything. Okay. So, okay.
Okay, I have found
You
2,
have
3.
something.
I have 3.
What?
Okay, the triangle with
Triangle.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's normal.
The one with the star in the middle. Yeah, shut up.
The plus here.
Don't stress us. The double plus. Then the circle somewhere. Circle.
Here that thing.
Oh, yeah, big one. Okay. That one. Circle. What's a circle? Don't get it. Found it here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that should be correct, right? Show. Yes, it
Yes.
is.
So close. Yellow. Green.
Green. Let's say green, yeah, exactly. So, purse, pocket watch.
Doesn't have
No
a
purse, no pocket watch.
Oh shit.
Shit. Okay,
Okay,
that doesn't
continue.
help.
Doesn't have at all. Okay. That one. Okay, here.
Minutes left.
Okay,
Okay.
so the square with the 2 pluses.
Okay. Here normal
The
star.
normal star, the 3 pluses plus,
That here.
the circle one, and then
The triangle we need.
triangle.
I don't see it.
There, found it.
Okay.
Okay, so correct? Yes, it is.
Yeah, then take
then green again,
green again. Okay.
because then we will find it. Ooh, cool. So umbrella.
Doesn't have.
I have an umbrella.
I don't have
It's
one.
Quentin. Pause.
Paused.
Okay. Well, and we
Yes.
found Quentin. Woo!
World-class detective work. Bravo.
Bravo.
Thank you.
No, yeah, that's it.
That's it. Bye.
Bye.
Well, as you can see, the game is quick. Just as our video for once. It is very quickly played. You can very easily play a few rounds, one after the other. You can play that in between other bigger games, or you can fill out the entire evening just cracking case after case after case, just as you want it. That's really the appeal of those 5-minute games. It is as challenging, really, as you want it to be because of the difficulty of the different cases, and you can just play with... You can play alone, you can play with a lot of other people together, and it's fun every time. It really is a great game. And for once, this big piece of plastic here, usually I'm not a fan of gimmicky plastic thingies inside of games that will basically just make it heavier or pricier. But in this case, this thing, this codex here, is really a great mechanism in the game because it is a time waster. You are basically just wasting time searching for those different symbols that you found in the picture in a game that is already timed. So that is really a very smart idea in how to make people more stressed than they need to be for that amount of time. It's really a great idea. Another thing is the box is really small. In comparison to most other games that we've reviewed, that one is like tiny. And it contains everything that you need for the game. And also, even though this is a rules explanation video, this is the entire booklet of the game. It can be read in like 5 minutes. So I don't know how I can sell the game better than by saying, seriously, get it. Now, full disclosure, this is the Kickstarter edition of the game, because it isn't yet really out. You will still have to wait anywhere between a few weeks to a few months before you will be able to order your own copy. Although this is the Kickstarter edition, there is nothing in the game that you can't later order. There were no Kickstarter exclusives or crowdfunded exclusives that were just in this copy of the game. Everything you see here is also in the actual game that you will be able to order later on. You're still here? Why? There's nothing to see here, really. Just turn off, subscribe, like, subscribe, blah blah blah, everything, but just go.